Morning. In case you guys haven't guessed, I'm going to be going and doing excavator stuff. I'm going to be excavating. That's a fun word to say. And all canter, I'm going to be playing in the mud because it rained last night and we have a trench to dig so we could lay some tile to drain a wet hole in a field. And because there's a major gas pipeline going through the field, I can only dig up to about 25 feet within this pipeline, and then I have to call consumers, and consumers have to come out and observe us dig over the pipeline. Which I get it, makes sense, but it's hard to coordinate consumers to be out there all day long to watch you while it's muddy out, and you get where I'm going with this. So I don't know, I might not even dig today because it might be too muddy, but I'm gonna at least get the Mini out there, unload it, and kind of survey the situation. I dropped the Mini off and it is extremely muddy here. And it's starting to kind of mist a little bit, so I'm trying to debate whether I want to start this project now or do it tomorrow. And I'm leaning towards doing it tomorrow, but we'll see. We've got a wet hole right here that we got to drain this way, and then over there is another wet hole that needs to drain. And we've got 2,000 feet of tile here. Should be enough. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sitting here looking at radar, and it kind of looks like it's going around us right now, like the rain. We're gonna get a couple sprinkles here and there, but the majority of the rain looks like it's going around us right now. I got a call when I was unloading the Mini. I got a call from the John Deere dealer saying my parts are in. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go pick up my parts. Maybe I'll fiddle fart around with that for a little bit and then kind of see, because the wind is ripping. So I'm hoping this wind is gonna kind of dry something up a little bit, but we'll see. I think that's what I'll do. All right, I got the nut that I've been looking for. That way I can finish putting that last row unit together on the planters, which I think I'm gonna do that because it only take a few minutes. Get that done and knocked out. While I was at the John Deere dealer, there was a neighboring farmer there, so that turned into, you know, an hour of chit-chatting, you know, meeting of the minds. But it's all good. I enjoy talking with the neighbors. Kind of pick their brains on certain things, and they pick your brains on certain things, and it's nice to just sit back and have a good relationship with neighboring farmers. Well, that's 2 washers I added to it. Oh, there we go. Much better. Okay, that project is done. I did yesterday, I had to move some stuff around, shuffle some stuff around in the barn, and I was able to get the planters out of the barn in order to shuffle some stuff around. And I did manage to unfold the planters and make sure the blowers, the vacuum works. Everything worked. I did not turn on the liquid fertilizer just because of the fact that I don't have water in here yet to test that out and see which one of these tubes is plugged up. If any, there might not be any tubes plugged up, but I'm going to assume there are at least a couple. And then I was unable to get the air compressor to work on this also. And it could be I just don't have it hooked up right yet. I don't know. I've been kind of investigating that and trying to figure that one out. Between last night and this morning, I've been kind of looking online and trying to learn it a little more. But regardless, I did unfold it. Vacuums work, blowers work, everything works as far as that aspect. I think I'm gonna go slop around in the mud a little bit. I think if nothing else, maybe I could dig some light trenches to kind of get the water flowing off where we want to be, so we're not dealing in a lot of water in the next couple days. Maybe if I can just dig a little trench to just get the water flowing off, then we could dig a trench alongside of it to put the actual tile in. Maybe. Regardless, I need to do something over there, so I'm going to go attempt it. I'm sitting here letting the machine warm up. I'm trying to decide where to start. I'm afraid I might get this thing stuck, but I think we're going to end the tile into there. But if that's the case, then I need to clean up some of these trees. Maybe I'll start there, I guess. I don't know. Well, hopefully this will drain some of the water off. If nothing else, maybe it'll be less water we're dealing with when we start digging this trench. That'd be ideal. Now this isn't exactly where the tile's going. All I'm doing is just digging a light trench, only about, I don't know, yay deep, just to get the water flowing off the field so we're not working in slop. Ugh, that's gonna suck to clean. My thought process here is dig a shallow trench. If I dig a shallow trench, that would drain that wet hole off of there. Then that way we could come in tomorrow or the next day and actually do the proper trench to depth hit with the laser and kind of go from there. But this way is just to try and move that water out of that wet hole so we can work right now. Well, the wet hole has gone down quite a bit, and just in the trench that I dug. So that's a good thing. I don't know if you guys can hear me because the wind's blowing, but I think I'm going to call it a day. And just hang on, I'll talk to you in the mini. All right, like I was saying, I think I'm going to call it a day and let this drain some more. And I'm going to have help tomorrow running the transit and things like that, so we can get an actual trench dug and start laying some tile in it. So I'm going to I'll just start a new video tomorrow, I'm guessing. So alright, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow.